this is Neil from Wasted Paper here, and what I'd like to do today is something a little different. You don't really see me in this format, obviously, if you've watched my channel for a while, but what I thought about is I really like seeing new releases, and what I wanted to do for you guys is kind of collect all that information from all the different sites, new releases that at least I'm looking forward to and kind of looking into checking out. I thought I'd compile it all into one little video and see how it goes. Give you some updates with me on my channel, some things I'm doing, and then I'd love to do a Q&A at the end if people have questions. So let's get straight into it. So the first release I'd like to talk about is the Pilot Vanishing Point from Goulet pens. So it's a limited to 275 individual pens, and it's an exclusive to their site to celebrate their anniversary. Many people watch their channel. They're a really popular YouTube channel. But if you haven't seen it, it's a pen that has a gradient from green to blue to maybe like a magenta. I don't know if you want to call it that. But it's a cool looking vanishing point. It's unique. It is very expensive though. It is at $480. The next pen I'd like to talk about is the DailyMATE by Benu. What they are is it's 7 pens, one for each day of the week, and they are a take on an everyday writer. They come in really nice colors. All of them look kind of sparkly and shiny, and each single day looks like a different color as best as they can. So that's really cool. For me personally, I actually will be getting one of these once they're available for pre-order or order. We obviously don't have the option to yet, but that's something I'm for sure checking out when it drops. I first saw it on their Instagram, and I wanted to make sure you guys knew about it too. After that, we have the new Laban 325 fountain pens that come in teal, abalone with cream or black finishes. So your finial and your cap, and I believe the grip is going to match that same color. They are making 150 of each colorway, and that's one to check out. I know the Laban line of pens has a decent amount of following to it. But for me, I've just never seen the right color to take that leap. And they came out with this one. It's gorgeous. It's Brooks resin. It's gonna be gorgeous, obviously. And being limited, that kind of adds to the luxury side of it. So that's one I've already ordered actually. And I'm looking forward to getting that one. And I wanted you guys to know about it too. After that, this one's been out for a while, but I hadn't noticed it till more recently. There's a line of pens from Leonardo called the Vista. I believe it is the same size as their Magico, as it has that in the name. What it has is a clear line down the body. The rest of the body is that frost finish. And I mean, they're okay. I only saw the lime colorway, but on Pen Chalet, they actually have a flame colorway, which looks pretty nice, and it's on sale right now. It says their retail is $201, and it is on sale for $170.85 at the time of filming this. But that's one I'm actually interested in, and I don't know why I've seen zero promotion for it, because it's basically a new model, and I think that's cool. The only downside of that one for me is I don't prefer that cap ring on it, the one at the end that's just got the Leonardo Wings logo. I believe it's a Wings logo, but that's not my favorite cap band from them, but I think it's something that's still worth checking out and noting exists. The next pen up is the Nahvalur 365 for this year, so 2024. It's coming out November 21st, and you can reserve it now on Pen Chalet. I'm sure the other retailers will get it, and I would think that my affiliate code would work on Atlas if they get it. But what it is and why it's unique to me is it's an all steel body. I think it might be titanium. Let me confirm real quick. Correction, it is a titanium body. And it does look like the Nautilus, but it's a seamless design on this pen. So they do a different 365 every year, and this one to me actually stood out as something I gotta try. A lot of companies have your, steel, titanium pens and whatnot, but this is a first from them that I've seen other than if you count the Eclipse. But this is one I'm interested in. I already pre-ordered this. They do have it on sale at Pen Chalet for $159.20. There are some discount codes that you can use, and if I have any, I will leave them in the description down below. I'm probably going to butcher this one. It's the Gioia Dominant Industries Seaweed over Atlantis. I think it looks great. I've been a big fan of green lately, so this coming out in that nice green resin. They have a video to promote it on their channel already, but to me, that looks really nice. I'm not super familiar with this brand at all, but I know they're an Italian brand, and everything Italian has really good quality. I might be a little biased there. A few more from Radius 1934. If you're not familiar with that brand, Leonardo bought that brand and is the distributor now for them, and I believe they make the pens too. I don't know the full intricate knowledge of that, but it's a brand that I've been looking at, and I'm kind of waiting for some colorways to come out that really speak to me. Well, they have some now. You have the Centimo in Soul, in Mineral, and in Marina. So every one of those is pretty nice. I think it's a nice thing to see them light that line up. They've only really had a few colorways, and a lot of their traditional line is just that black in matte or gloss. So seeing some color to the line, I think will be really good. The emerald one is probably the one that stands out the most to me. I will look into purchasing that one, depending when it drops. Let's assume I have money when it drops. A few pens from Atlas that are coming out exclusive to their site. You have the Nautilus Turquoise Dream, which is already out. You have the Nautilus Cotton Candy, which is also already out. And then finally, you have the Golden Dream, which is coming soon. All of those my code does work on if you're interested in getting them. Out of these, I'm mostly interested, I would say, in the Turquoise Dream. The Cotton Candy is nice, but to me, I think of that blue and pink with Cotton Candy. With Turquoise Dream, it's got a nice blue undertone to that clear resin. And then you have the Golden Dream, which is super similar to I think it was called Golden Sands or something. It was the last Leonardo collaboration they did. Oh, it's Golden Abalone is what it's called. Looks very similar to that. Not to a T, but I can see the similarities there. This one isn't super new news, but I wanted to make sure people saw it before it sold out or went away. Esterbrook re-released their Cobalt SD. It's a really nice blue with some dark hues. I can't tell if they're navy or black. It's probably a mix of both. But the SD is a super popular model. I like it personally. I have a few of them. And this is a really nice colorway. I have plenty of blue pens, and so does many people. But maybe you missed this originally and want to check it out again. Wanted to make sure to shout that out so you could see it and get it if you wanted it. As for the last release on my radar, I would say it's the Esterbrook SD Jurassic. If you haven't seen this one yet, it's pretty new. It is available for pre-order on Atlas and probably your favorite sites as well. It's a darker green kind of resin, and then the box has a little dinosaur on the top, similar to the Raven box, only it's going to have the dinosaur here and a bit different color scheme. But I like when they theme pens around stuff. I love the Raven, and I think that's a cool one. I will be looking forward to seeing videos of that. I may end up getting it myself. I'd like to also call out Atlas Stationers. So by the time you see this, it should be the next day. So yesterday, they uploaded some new doorbusters to their website. There's plenty on there. I actually was able to acquire a Grell I've been wanting for a long time. It's actually going to be the biggest pen I've had, I think personally. I'm very excited. And I used all of my store credit that I got from everybody that supports my channel and uses my links. And I was able to pay for like 70% of the purchase. So I'm like super, super excited for that. Cannot wait to get that in. I can guarantee there'll be a video. I don't want to spoil what it is. You'll know when we get there because I will be super happy and make a big announcement about it. Additionally, on EndlessPens website, they also have their Black Friday Blitz sale, which is fantastic. I bought quite a few things on there already, more than I probably should have, and I'm sure you guys will relate to the same thing. But it's a great sale, and I just want to make sure everyone saw that too. For a little bit of pen news separately now from the new releases that I'm excited for, I saw on Instagram, so there was a Conklin competition they did a while back. What it was is you were to submit some colors and you could get a colorway of the Misto 1898. I did submit, I didn't win, but that's fine. The person that did win was announced though. It's Aria Payton. I'm going to throw their Instagram handle up here. So they won. So what they're going to get is that pen in their colors that were chosen. I believe they named it as well. So I'm excited to see that. I think anything to support people in the pen community is really cool. And I think that we should shout them out. I would also ask that maybe you guys go follow them on Instagram. You know, that's a big win. I think that's exciting. From Endless Stationers. I don't ever really talk about them. I've seen a few of their pens kind of, you know, here and there, but they haven't pulled me in. But this newest one that they're coming out with is called the Phantom. There's a Kickstarter for it right now, and I will have the link down below. So this is one I'm actually really excited about. It's a click fountain pen that's extremely affordable. I thought the Nahvalur Eclipse was affordable. Well, this has come out now, and if you pre-order it on their Kickstarter, I guess I should say, if you back it, you get it for a reduced price. So it's really worth checking out. And they also sent out an email today. If they reach, I believe it was 10,000, they're going to make a clear demonstrator model of it, which would be cool. I don't really know that you have any demonstrators that are clear. You could kind of count the Curados, but I haven't seen that in person. I don't remember if you can see the inside super well or if there's like a shell to it. I don't know. But either way, it's cool that when companies do this and come out with new things, I think a demonstrator is a great way to kind of show off your model. You can see everything about it and how it works. I'm going to make sure to share that in the bottom so you can check that out. And now for some cool things with me. I have two announcements. One is, well, ironically, they're both kind of with something that sounds similar. So, Endless Stationaries, after I backed their Kickstarter, I reached out to them and just to see if they do any sort of like affiliate programs. The main thing I was interested in is their regalia paper. I got a little, let me find it for you. I was sent this from Luxury Brand America. It's just a few sheets of that regalia paper from Endless Stationery, and I'm pretty happy with it. It writes really well, and I actually really want to check them out. So that's how I looked into them, found this, reached out to them after purchasing the pen. Also, on that pen, I didn't mention it earlier, there's actually some special nibs you can order after you pre-order it. They're $10. There is a blade nib, a stack nib, and one more, which I'll be sure to post here. But that being said, I talked to them and they actually gave me an affiliate link. They just want to support me just like I can support them and promote each other. So I'm making sure to shout out their Kickstarter. Honestly, it was something I pre-ordered before I even reached out to them. So I'm really pro designs. I'm really big on it. I really love things coming out, things being invented. I said this recently in a Monteverde video I did where they came out with new pens. It's really important to me that companies keep innovating. I think that's so important, and that's something I personally want to do one day. So I'm excited to partner with them, I guess, and talk to them about this. Expect a video of that pen when it comes out. I'm for sure doing it, and especially with that stack nib. That's something I've never gotten to use. I've seen like Omas and a few high-end brands do it. I don't think it's going to be that level by no means, but I think it's going to be something cool that I can try at a much more affordable, price point. And I'm hoping if I like it, maybe you guys will like it and want to try it out too. Next, I got an affiliate with EndlessPens. I've been posting videos and promoting them for a while, and I've reached out to them in the past, but I haven't really gotten, the chance or opportunity. Well, I do now. So they have an affiliate link, which I'll have here, and I'll also have in the description down below if you decide to check out their site. I will get a percent of your purchases there. I think it's 2%, 5%. But really, to me, it's just cool that companies are working with me. And that's one where I've said the story before. I bought one of my first expensive pens. It was a Lamy Safari All-Star, and I said, I'll never need another expensive pen, right? In the ignorance. But it's cool. It's cool to come full circle and be working with them now. So hopefully I'll get to do something with them more in the future. And those are probably the two biggest updates for me. Is I got Endless Stationers and Endless Stationery and EndlessPens added to the list of many people that have been working with me. I've been so lucky. I got just so much stuff going down, and I'm grinding and I'm getting videos, and I'm hoping the content and quality's better. I got another light. I got a better camera. And I hope you guys can see the results of that. Look forward to more reviews. I've got a backlog of about 3 videos done right now. 3 normal, 3 shorts, and a few other things I'm working on. And get excited for a little sneak peek I'll tell you about in Christmas. I have some special giveaways planned. In December, I have some special giveaways planned. And it's going to be more than one. So I don't want to give away too much, but be on the lookout. And if you guys like this kind of form of content, let me know in the comments down below and I'll keep doing it. I really like talking to everybody and I really like, showing myself more. I like the way I do my reviews, but I like doing this too and getting a little more interpersonal and telling you about stuff I got going on and the stuff I'm excited about coming out. All of my affiliates are in my description on YouTube, and they are always in my descriptions for my videos. I have a lot of people that work with me. There's Gazpacho again. Hey, Gazpacho. But I just want to say, thank you to all of them. And I want you guys to check out those links if you want to buy anything. A lot of them are discounts. They support me. I get a kickback on, I would say, all of them. But the biggest thing for me is any of them that give you a discount, I think is awesome. I think that's great. I just use that money to get that Grail pen like I was talking about. And I just, I'm able to do so much because of all of them, all of you. And I just want to say thank you to you all. Before filming this, I did make a post on my community page, but I'm filming this literally right after, so I didn't expect much feedback yet. But I'm hoping to get some more, and I'll use them in future videos. But I asked if anyone has any questions they want me to answer. So I did get one question, and it's, do you prefer to match your inks to the pen, or just go with whatever color ink strikes you in the moment? This question is from Nick. I would say it varies. For the most part, I try to match. Let's say that. I really try to match for the most part. I think in videos, it's the most aesthetically pleasing thing. Not everyone wants to see me use like an orange ink and a blue pen, right? But there are some pens that I have that are staples for certain ink. So my Lamy 2000, that's a black pen. I'm obviously inclined to use a black ink, but for me, I used Konpeki in that, and I actually got that from Brian Goulet. I will say he talked about that one time, and when I first got my Lamy 2000, I was a lot of feedback from them, and yeah, I ended up with that one being a staple in there. But most of my pens, I would say, I really try to match. Another one that's interesting is my Pilot Custom 823. I really like red inks in that pen. I have the all here. I have the black one. I really like red inks in this pen. I don't know what it is. The Esterbrook Raven is probably the only black pen that I have black ink in. So it's a little hard. I would say once you get to that black pen is when it really kind of just goes with the vibe and how it feels. But almost every other pen I really do try to match. I think that it's just the most aesthetically pleasing. And some people that aren't in the pen world, when they pick up an orange pen, they really are expecting black ink. So it's exciting for them to see something that matches the pen. So thank you for the question. Hopefully you like this form of content. I can do more of it going forward. Maybe like once a month, once every 2 months. I gotta kind of let releases build up so I have more to talk about. But all that being said, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below.